Good morning. Hi. How is everyone doing? Happy Monday. So we are going to carry on with our daily warm-ups. I lost my train of thought there because I realized I don't think we might be live on the Hustle this morning, so I might need to do a little bit of technical. But hello to everyone who's here. And if you haven't been before, my name's Rachel. I am a vocal coach, and we have been doing these since lockdown. So we're exploring a new approach to singing, which is saying that if we can target it like we would work out in a gym, if we can show up every day and approach it systematically, work out our whole body, you are going to gain so much more control and enjoyment over your voice. Good morning, Martin. Hello, Emma. Hi, Tamsin. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Alison. Thanks for joining. Can I do a little whiz over here? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's kick off. Good morning. Hello. Camilla, you're not usually here. Hi, you're usually over on the Hustle community, aren't you? Good morning, everybody. Day off work, Jilly. Fabulous. That's incredible. Enjoy. Right, let's do this. So I always miss doing these. I'm always really keen to get back on a Monday morning because I miss having this check-in. I miss that connection with the voice and the body. It seems to slightly connect everything together a little bit better. When the voice feels free, everything kind of feels a bit better. So let's just get back on it. Let's start with a body scan. And for those of you who think that a body scan or a bit of meditation feels like doing nothing, just kind of explore that, because it does so much, and it just enhances everything that we're about to do. It increases the brain-body connections, and you're going to get so much more out of your practice if we can step into a slightly different room and just transform our approach. So let's do it. Let's let the eyes shut and take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing some lift through your body. Breathing out and let your shoulders drop and your knees become loose. Another deep breath in, observing the inhalation and the expansion of your lungs, and breathe out and allow your feet to become a little heavier on the floor. Another deep breath in, as if someone's got hold of one hair on your head and is gently pulling it upwards, but you can still feel your feet on the floor, and sigh out and just shake everything out. All right, let's just for a moment open your eyes and let's just shake everything out to get the blood flowing. So really vigorously shake your hands here. Shake it out, shake your knees, shake your ankles, shake your hips, shake your shoulders up and down 10 times. Shake your hands while you shake your shoulders. Shake your elbows like a chicken while you shake your shoulders. When you feel that your voice almost jumps around here, you can feel your rib cage, a little bounce up and down. Wiggling your knees as if you're just shaking out your whole legs. Feel your thighs go like jelly. So you can feel, in fact, that's really interesting because you can actually feel the impact that is having on your voice, and reinforce that idea that everything in your body is connected. All right, come to a stop now and just take your attention inwards. Check in with how you're feeling right now. Can you feel your own heartbeat? What are you most aware of right now? Do you feel nice and grounded in your body? Or are you distracted by thoughts? Can you take a deep breath in? A big sigh. And just tell yourself that just for now, just for the next 10 minutes or so, you don't need to think about any of that stuff. It's not important right now. Give your shoulders a roll back. And just explore that roll. Does one shoulder feel higher than the other? Is it easy? Can you feel how your shoulders are connected to your own torso? Can you feel how they're connected to your back? What are your arms doing as you roll your shoulders? And the other way again. Take your head over to one side and enjoy the stretch down here. Remember how when we shook everything out, that whole area started to move. How you're connected right from the ends of your toes up to the top of your head. And how it's also important when you're singing, as in singing, unlike other instruments, you are your own instrument. Breathing into that stretch Now we're kind of changing things up a bit today. We're doing the stretch before the mindfulness scan, just so that you can bring yourself into the week. If you're a bit distracted, or if you need to have it's a bit of help with that mind shift. So stretch, breathe into this stretch here. Thumbs together, pressing gently towards your spine, dragging gently down on your skin. Breathe in, let the base of your spine become heavy. And breathe in. Take your head to one side. I love this stretch. It's so important. It can be so helpful for jaw tension and for releasing your larynx. And to the other way. Breathing into that again. Lift up your jaw and feel that stretch now. Feel how your jaw muscles are like a puppeteer and they're actually lifting up your hands on your chest. Can you feel how they're pulling up right from there? Again, just noting how everything's connected. Right down to your sternum, here where your palms are, up and around your jaw. Now let your jaw drop. Take your head back to center, a little lift. Let your jaw stay nice and dropped, and then drop it again right from your temples. Drop it again from the back of your head. Take your head over and increase that openness here. So as we go, what we're doing is we're just bringing our attention to what I call the 6 fundamentals, which are the 6 really important areas of your singing voice. The jaw, the tongue. Let's stretch the tongue forward now. The jaw and the tongue. The larynx. Your breath, which we'll look at in a minute. And your resonance and your adduction, which we'll look at in a minute. But to do that, there's a constant game of balance of which ones are engaging the breath and the muscles, which ones are releasing. So to do that, you need to feel what's going on in your body so that you can start to gauge that coordination and adjust it. All the little nuances that happen when you sing, which as a vocal coach, we can hear and we can guide you, but then you have to keep paying lots of money to come and see us. Whereas if we can get you to understand this yourself, then you're going to be able to become your own vocal coaches to some extent and be able to really understand what's happening in your voice and taking that control over it. So let's keep going. Let's just go for a quick body scan so that we can really feel like we are one being, that our voice is connected to every part of ourselves. So let's start with the toes. Give them a little wiggle out. Check they're not gripping on the floor. And then scan to the base of your feet and see where your weight is. Is it more on the ball of your feet or more on the heel of your feet? Is it on one foot more than the other? Can you feel the weight on one foot more than the other? Let's just take a little bit of a movement round and see if you can just adjust that weight, keeping your toes off the floor or gently wiggling so that you're not gripping with your toes. And as you do that, can you explore how your core gets involved to keep you in balance? Can you keep your shoulders free and your knees nice and loose? Can you make sure you're not gripping your hip joints? And just explore how that feels. Really bring your attention to the nerves at the bottom of your feet as you move around in a circle, exploring how the floor feels beneath you, noting how it's supporting you, and come to a stop with your feet grounded to the floor and your weight evenly distributed, and tell yourself alignment is being ready to go in any direction at any time. Scan up through your legs, deep breath into your knees. Sigh out, give your knees a wiggle and let all the tension release from the muscles. Let all of the tension release from the joints. Breathing into your hips, allowing them to become heavier now, really nice and heavy. And breathe into the joints and breathe into the muscles. And as you breathe out, let all of that release. One last one, a nice long breathe in through your spine, through your ribs, lifting upwards, stretching out the intercostal muscles, allowing the lungs to fill up. To the side now, again, we're just going to play with the elasticity of the intercostal muscles so your ribs are ready to open and shut. Go to the other side, breathe into your armpits. Breathe into the front of your chest as you lean backwards. Breathe into your diaphragm. It's not a thing, but just imagine that it is, just for imagery. Breathe, come to center, forwards, and breathe into your back. Circle your arms and just do a few of these where you just open up your ribs, stretch out your intercostal muscles, get ready for your rib cage to be able to sing. All right, we're going to get the breath going. So today we're going to go through our usual exercises. If you've been coming every day through lockdown, go deeper, go really deep. See if you can start to balance all of the 6 fundamentals. If you're here today, jump in and just have a nice time vocalizing. Make sure you always check in with yourself. Make sure it always feels nice, pleasurable, never in pain. If you need to stop, stop. If you need to ask questions, and I will check them at the end, or if there's time. All right, let's do it. Let's get the breath going. So feel the body responding. Add sound now. We're going to go to a sh for sugar. And we go sh, 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 sh. How energetic can you make it without using your jaw? Sh, 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 till you run out of breath and release. And release. Feel that body really responding here, connecting to the air as it's coming out your mouth. And and release. Let's add sound. We go. Your best impression of a hoover, connecting your body to the air, to the sound. We go again. Close your eyes and explore the sensation of sound waves roaming around your body. I'm going to go back to here so you can move through the 6 areas. Breath. Let's bring awareness to the response of breath connecting to sound. So we go. Now just keep going through this. Do as long as you can and then just release your stomach to inhale. Have an experience of resonance now, how it feels in your body. Sliding up. Moving down. Keep trying without making sure that your jaw's not getting involved. It stays nice and melty. Your tongue's nice and relaxed on the base of your mouth. And slowing it down and come to a stop on. We didn't talk about adduction because it was just happening. We didn't talk about the free larynx because that, again, it was just happening without going too deep. Some back pressure because of the closure was enabling the adduction and keeping your larynx stabilized. So don't worry too much on that one about actually feeling it. Just trust it. Let's move to our lovely lip trills. Now, let's just do these for a gentle warm up. So sliding up, staying relaxed. And just let whatever happens. Don't think about registers, don't think about tones, don't think about anything. Let's just keep on a continuous flow of air with a relaxed face. So we go. Sliding up. One more. sliding down again. Sliding down. Sliding down again. Keeping that flow there. See if you keep your ribs lifted. So I started to say, see if you can keep your ribs lifted, just that length through your spine and through your lips, so that you're not your ribs, so that you're not collapsing your ribs as you sing, sending out too much air. So just keep that lift through your spine, and that should help that as we move on to the next exercise, which is our puffy cheeks. When you do that, try and increase the pressure now. Try and go a bit louder, a bit stronger. See if you can feel that kind of strength through your ribs, that feeling of buoyancy as if you're completely full up. Can you feel that fullness of air, that connectedness to your body, as if we can pick you up, throw you into the sea, throw you into a swimming pool, and you'll float because you're so buoyant. Have a play around with that, exploring that pressure inside you, and just playing around. As long as you can stay mobile and fluid and you're not locking, enjoy that sense of pressure and body connection. And now if you want to, you can see if you can balance that pressure with the pressure inside your vocal tract. What happens if you try and increase the amount of sound waves? Maybe inflate your cheeks a bit more. If you're more used to this, try and keep the bass. Play around with that little idea of freedom of the larynx and how you can play with it. And there's this real sense that as you go up, I find when I'm teaching a lot, it's not that people are doing things wrong. They find something that feels good in one part of their range and they go, yeah, that feels good. That's what singing is. And then they stay there and they bring that up. And suddenly that thing that they were doing so well in their lower notes doesn't really fit up here. And then they find a new place, which is up here, that feels really, really good. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's what singing is. And then that kind of comes down. And when it reaches another part of the range, that doesn't really feel so good as well. So it's kind of that feeling of being really mobile with your approach when you're singing. But while you're exploring your range, you know that you constantly need to shift this balance. You need to constantly shift this coordination, which sounds tricky, but that's what we're doing each day, is exploring what those shifts are. And on that one, you really seem to feel, I think you can really play around with feeling those shifts. I will keep going because this is a warm-up, not a class. So let's keep going to our in and out, breathing out before we sing, doing beautiful active releases. Audible sigh out to continue the release through the phrase down to your lowest comfortable nose. Sometimes that helps just to get a bit lower. Up the vocal energy now. Good. Yeah, sometimes that just kind of just lets it fall, that final place, lets the trapdoor really open up so you can sink into those low places, stabilize the larynx, open up the back of your throat. Let's play around with our larynx. Okay. Good morning. Hi Aisha, hi Katrina. There's so many people I haven't said good morning to today, but hello everybody. I've seen you're all here and it's good to see you. Let's keep going. Someone looks cross today. Let me know why. Let's keep going. Here we go. All right, let's go for a larynx. Let's play around with this. So, getting to know your larynx. We'll mix up the note pattern today. Ooh, drop it. Move your head around. Check it's fully dropped. Whoa, 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 whoa. Make it sound low. Whoa, 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 whoa. High. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's nice. Now there's a smiley face. That's better. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, slides, octave slides today. You can really use that ooh instead of the w to make your o. Whoa, whoa. Remember, we're actually saying ooh rather than ooh, rather than whoa. It just sounds like whoa. That makes sense? Whoa, whoa. Stay as low as you can and nice and sobby. Whoa, whoa. You can keep moving your oohs around. Whoa, this is fun, isn't it? Come on, Papa Bears. I think we've lost a few people. Tell you what's hard on that one. I don't know how you found that. Let me know. I found it hard to get back down again. It was really nice on the way up. It felt much easier to still stay sounding like an idiot and keeping your Papa Bear and your sobbiness going and playing around with that. But coming back down again felt really tricky. Okie doke. That's probably just a kind of release thing about, like we was talking about, just allowing yourself to be where you need to be in your range, not getting locked in different places. Wee-wees. Wee, 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 wee. Can you feel it here? Wee, wee, or mimic. Wee, 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 wee. Moment, see that one? And wee, 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 wee. Let's do our wee, 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 wee. But again, allow the slides to happen at the moment. I think in a warm-up, slides are great because they're still allowing your vocal cords to to explore their mobility, and that's what we want ready for when you are singing. They're feeling nice and mobile. So wee, 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 wee. Let's get louder. So play around with the dynamics through the phrase. mix some of these. I've been sticking to the same routine on purpose, but I do think that the more we mix these up, the more I think that we are ready to maybe start mixing things up a little further, going into some new exercises. So let's keep going, because I need a warm up, because I've got to record your choir tracks now. All right, let's do our years. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tongue, not jaw. Yeah, 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 yeah. So making sure you're using the back of the tongue. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep shaking everything out. Remember how it bounces when you move your legs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give your thighs a little shake and see how it affects it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your hips are shake. Yeah, 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 yeah. And your knees and your feet are shake. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good. Just distracting you so it feels a little easier. Finish up with our haze. And okay, so enjoy. This is kind of my hello rib cage exercise. We come back full circle to the rib cage after our big stretch out. Remember how open it can be. Remember how flexible and mobile the rib cage can be, and how it just your body wants to draw in air. It's a pressure thing. When you've breathed out, it wants to breathe in. So we're going to use the gasp, the one, open up, retain that buoyancy, and hey, 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 approaching it to find the tone, not the volume. Hey, 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 a certain kind of type of speaky tone rather than hey, hey, hey. Don't go for that. So don't go for any kind of, go for tone over volume. You know what I'm saying. So, hey, 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 hey. One. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 and a one. Hey, 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 and a one. Hey, 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 and a one. Hey, hey, enjoy the gasp. Hey, enjoy how you really fill up with air. Hey, and a one. Hey, let's get the top C. Hey. Okay, good. Hello to anyone I haven't said hello to, and happy Monday to everybody. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Let me know if you've got any singing related questions, or I'll let you get on with your days. It's good to see, as always. We'll announce the schedule at Sing Space later today, I think. See you soon. Bye.